guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am steady working on the viewer request type videos, and one of the viewer requests that I received was to make stuff using my own digitals, show you some of the stuff that can be made with it. And so I really didn't have time to do like a complete journal or anything today. But what I figured I would do is just show you how to make like a little insert for your journals. This would be great to put some ephemera in. This would make a great little journal. You could sew some, a little bit of a signature in. But let me just show you this. This one I made with my Vintage Moments kit, I believe it was. And so we just have, there's the cover. And then when you open it up, we have this little folder right here. You could make this a pocket. I didn't, but it could be. Now, this is not a piece of mine. This is a Tim Holtz paper there. And then you can add like a tag or something clipped here or even glued there. But I didn't do a lot to it. I did put a tab here because it does have a pocket right there. Open it up. You have room here. You could put something. I did do a belly band right here with a little journal card behind it. There's another tab, and this is a pocket. And then I just have some coffee dyed paper in there. Then over here on this page, I've done an envelope. It's got the little sacks inside of it. This envelope closes down, and then there is a pocket behind that envelope as well. This right here is a pocket. And then I have a little journal card stuck down in there with a tab. Then you could put something here, and then this right here is also a pocket. And then there you go. So I don't know how much we will get done today, but we will at least get the base of the book made. So first thing I want to do is I want to pick out 4 different pieces of scrapbook paper. And I did not print these double-sided, so we will have to cover the front. So let's just start right here. We'll just start with this. So the size that we want the 4 sheets, we want them to be 6 by 8. Okay, and so it's going to be 6 inches by 8 inches. And so let me go ahead and trim the white off, because I did print this from my iPad, and so it prints with a border on it for some reason. And then we will trim this white off. Okay, so let me see where 8 falls out like this, or if I need to do it the other direction. I think that's going to work. So I'm going to trim it at 8 right here. And then I will trim this at 6. Okay, so there's our first one. And now let's move on to the next one. And so it looks a little harder than what it really is. It's very easy. What took me the longest was just finding the ephemera to put in the pockets. That was it. Okay, so let's do 8 inches by 6 inches. Okay. So there's another one. And so it's just something fun, and you don't have to put a bunch of stuff in it. You don't have to fill the pockets up, and we probably will not do that today. But I will show you how to make this so that you can do this for yourself. Now, I found this on Pinterest, and I believe the lady must have a YouTube because I think it started with an S. If I can find it again, I will link it. Okay, and we just need one more. Hang on one second, I'm gonna pause you guys. Okay guys, sorry about that. All right, so we just need one more. Alrighty, and so we will, let's do it this way. We'll see how it works. And so I need it at 8 inches this way. And then I need it 6 inches. Okay, so let me put this stuff up. Okay, I just moved the scoreboard out of the way. So now what we need to do is, because my paper is directional, I need to think about this. And so I'm wanting it like this. So I am going to score 3 inches here. And if my paper was non-directional, it would be much easier, but you know, I choose the directional stuff. So I'm turning it upside down, and I'm just going to score it right here at 3 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one the right way and score it at 3 inches. And then this one, I am going to, let me look, I'm going to turn it upside down and do it at 3 inches. Again, if you use non-directional paper, you do not have to worry about this. And then this one, I'm going to have the right way and do it at 3 inches. Okay. So now I've got that, I'm going to move my scoreboard. And I am going to fold this one like this. This one I am going to fold like this. So all I'm doing is just folding on my score lines. And then this one is the one I'm going to fold right here. And then this one I will fold right here. Okay, that's the hardest part. So on this, all we are going to do is we are going to glue these down. Now, I don't have to make this a pocket, but I want it to be a pocket. So I'm just going to glue on 3 sides. Just like that. And then how I make sure it evens up, I just do it just like that. And we've got that much of the book already done. Okay, and so on this one, it's going to be a bigger pocket. And so we don't have to make it a pocket, but I want it to be a pocket. So I am just gluing on the 3 sides. And I'm just going to line it up. Just like that. Man, that glue is sticking quick tonight. Okay. And then this is the back. And so all I need to do is the same thing, just glue on 3 sides. And try and do this without making a mess because the glue's sticking so quick. Just lining it up and then gluing it down. All right, So now on our cover, I should have already cut that and I didn't think about it. Let's do this as our cover. And so our cover, I believe, if I remember correctly, is 5 by 6. So let me just cut some of this off. So I'm just getting rid of that white. I should have printed this from my computer, but I was just being lazy. Okay, so I need it to be 5 inches this way. And then I need it 6 inches this way. And this is my cover. And I'm making a mess. All right, so let's glue this down. And again, I'm gluing everywhere. You guys know how I am with glue. That shouldn't surprise anybody. So I'm just lining it up and gluing that down, and there is our cover. It looks like I got it a little long, but that's okay. We can trim that off. Okay, so really that's the gist of the book. I mean, it's that easy. Let me go ahead and trim this because I got it a little too long. And if you use double-sided paper, you don't have to worry about a cover, but I didn't print it double-sided. And then the other thing I could do, I could round the pocket, and I could have made this a pocket as well, but I have so many pockets in here, I decided I wasn't going to. So my little file folder that you've seen, that is, what did I cut that at? I think I cut that at 4.5 by 6. So let's just see where 4.5 gets us. So this would be 4.5, and let's see if we can do 6. Nope, it's not quite long enough to do 6. And it would not look good. We could do 6 this way. It'll be fine. So let's do 4.5. If y'all don't tell that it's sideways, I won't tell. By 6. And that's for the little file folder that you see right there. It just, and again, you can do anything in here that you want to. I'm just doing this because it just, you know, it's cute. There's no real reason. I just like the way it looks. Okay, and so now I did do a tab. And so we can make this right here into a tab. I'm just going to, that may not be big enough. Let's do this one. I'm just going to fold this over. Now, if you don't have a tab punch, that is perfectly fine. You can just fold a piece of paper over and do that. But since I have the tab punch, I'm going to use it. Oh, me and this thing go crazy. I think mine got bent or something because I have the hardest time getting paper in here. But I always win. And now to keep it to where you don't have to glue it, I don't know if you guys can see, but I am keeping it just, I'm not putting the paper all the way at the top. So that way when I poke it, punch it out, it's still together. Okay. And what did I do with my folder? I put it over there. Okay. And so we're just going to glue this little tab on. all I'm going to do. And again, this tab is not necessary. I just like it. I think it looks cute. And when I glue this down, I could glue this down as a pocket if I wanted to. And I could put some background on it because it is kind of looking washed out, but I'm not real stressed over it. We may actually put the tab, the pocket, or this little folder somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. But then we have this here. We can do a tab. Let's see if I can cut another one out. It's just a little fun thing to do, you know, when you have some leftover scraps or something. A lot of times, you know, we use just small pieces out of our papers, out of our scrapbook paper, and we have larger pieces left over. I don't know why. Does anybody else have this problem with their tab punch? Or is it just me? I don't know why it's so messed up. But this is a good way to get rid of some scraps as well. You know, it doesn't have to be this size. You can take this and do it any size. Just, you know, fold up a little piece that you can hook on to the other side. And you can even make this larger than what I did. You can make it smaller than what I did. You know, there's just a lot that you can do. And so we need a tab here, which I probably will have a fit trying to cut this little piece out, but we're going to try it. Yeah, in my craft room, craft studio, reorg, whatever. Oh yeah, I can't cut that out. I don't know who I'm even kidding. I've just come across so much stuff that I realize I really need to do something with. So you'll see a lot of videos over the next week or so where I am doing stuff that I don't normally do on the videos, making stuff that I'm trying to use some stuff up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut another tab. I need 2 more tabs, so let's just go ahead and cut them out at one time. But it is just, I don't know how I accumulated so much stuff. It's just crazy. But I've got too much stuff, and I need to start using it. So that's what I'm going to try and do over the next few days. We will see how that works out. So I am just going to put this tab right down in here, just like that. And that's mainly to let somebody know that there is something there for them to open up and get into. And then we have this tab. And I'm just going to put it at the bottom, maybe. Did I glue the thing shut, guys? Oh, I thought I had glued it shut. You know, with me, it would not have surprised me. Okay. So let's see, what can we do to embellish this one a little more? I'm going to round these corners. I just like the rounded corners. Now, I have not covered the back, and I don't know if I'm going to or not, so we will just kind of leave that for now. Okay, there we go. We got that rounded. Now let's see, what all can we do? We can grab some paper. I'm grabbing some coffee dyed paper real quick. No, that's coffee dyed tracing paper, but that works too. I think all of that's coffee dyed tracing paper. No, there's some coffee dyed paper. Okay, I'm gonna set that there because we're going to use that. So we can take, let's see, let's do like a waterfall right here. And so I want to cut my papers. Y'all know my measuring about there. So let me get my cutter back out. And let me trim these. Okay. Now let's see how long I want them. Let me make sure I got the width right. Yes, I like the width. And we're gonna do about there. Okay, so I'm going to cut these right here after I get them straight. Right about there, that looks good. Okay, now I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to take one of them off, and then I'm going to go down just a little bit. And I know I probably do this very weird compared to what most people do, but it's just how I see things, you know. And then I'm going to take and go down a little more with this one. Maybe I need to change my blade or run it through some aluminum foil or something, because I think I've just about killed it, because it is not wanting to cut this. Okay, so now I have like that. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them all down together like this, and I am going to round the corners. Okay, and now I'm going to I'm going to do this off of the book first. I'm going to put a strip of glue right here. And I'm going to try and do that. I don't know why my glue is drying so quick tonight. I mean, it is drying super quick. It normally does not dry that quick, because it's so humid here in Florida. It's always so I normally have a harder time for stuff to dry, but whew. Okay, so now we have made a little waterfall there, and then I am just going to glue that in. Gluing it in just like that. So now we have that little waterfall. So we have a little notebook in it. And now we need to see, what do we want to do here? I know what I want to do at maybe the back. Let's do it. Let's try the back. Let me get a sheet of this. And let me cut this down some. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to knock y'all out. I'm gonna cut this down to about 5.5. And let me just see. I'll take about that much off. Don't y'all like my measuring? That's how I measure. Okay guys, sorry about that. So I've cut down the vellum, and I am just going to make like a little coin pocket. And I'm using the coffee dyed vellum because this little book is looking kind of grungy. And so I want this to be grungy looking as well. I'm just going to fold up right there. And just trying to decide. I don't think I'm going to do anything. I think I'm going to glue it in a different way than what I was planning on. So I'm just going to cut right here. I'm going to cut this all. And then I'll cut here. And cut that off. Now I'm just going to take my Fairly Arts and I'm just going to glue down right here. I'm just going to squeeze it on around. Okay, and then I am going to glue this down. And so now I am going to take and glue this on back here. And again, we could do it to where this was a pocket, but I don't think I'm going to. And with it being the vellum and coffee dyed, it just gives a different element and texture. And so that's all I'm trying to do. Get that glue down in there good. And there we go. Okay. I'm just trying to put that down. Now I do have some vellum left over. And so I could go right here. And I could cut this, and we're going to try and do it with a hand. I think I've done fairly decent. Maybe. All right, let's see if my corner rounder will round this. Good enough. Okay, not so good. But it's okay. I knew it wasn't going to, but I tried. And I am going to glue that right there, and we'll make that a little pocket. And I like using the vellum because it still allows you to see, you know, the paper behind it. And just squeegeeing that down. And so, all right, well, I know this was probably a shorter video than what you guys normally get from me, but my husband is actually on the way home. And when he gets here, you guys know that my dogs are going to go absolutely insane. So I'm not even going to wait for them to get started. I am just going to go ahead and call it done. But we got quite a bit done. We could still, you know, we have this pocket here. see what else I got I can stick in a pocket here. We have this pocket back here. We have this pocket here. So we have all sorts of pockets in this little flip out, whatever. I don't even know what to call it. But it's just a great little addition to your journals, especially if you do journals that you sell and you want to send some ephemera with it. This would be great. It'll use up the rest of the paper that you needed to use up while making that journal. And it's just a neat little place to put some extra ephemera for the recipient. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you make one of these, please tag me. You know, we have the Facebook group, but I would love to see it. Feel free to post it in there for us all to see and enjoy. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.